Here, There, and Everywhere is often ranked among Paul McCartney's best love songs, and honestly, it's hard to argue with that. Even Paul and John both listed it as one of their favorite Beatles songs, which is saying something considering how rarely they agreed on anything.
Written in 1966, the song landed on Revolver. One morning, Paul showed up at John's house ready to write, only to find that John was still asleep. Instead of waking him up, Paul hung out by the swimming pool with his guitar and started piecing together what would become one of his most beautiful songs. At the time, Paul was still dating actress Jane Asher. While plenty of Beatles songs reflect the ups and downs of their relationship, Here, There, and Everywhere takes a much more optimistic approach. Things were good between the couple at the time, and Paul, blown away by the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds, especially God Only Knows, wanted to capture that same kind of warmth and sincerity in a song of his own. Lyrically, it's deceptively simple. The three adverbs in the title create this feeling of constant presence and devotion. Sure, the lyrics might come off a little sentimental, and the rhyming isn't exactly traditional, but with the way Paul sings it, the phrasing, the delivery, it all comes together in a way that just works. Interestingly, when Paul imagined how the song should be sung, he had Marianne Faithfull's voice in mind. At the time, she was known for her smooth melodic tone and higher register, and Paul thought that style would suit the song perfectly. So while he was writing a love song about Jane Asher, in his head it was Marianne Faithfull's voice bringing the lyrics to life, and Paul really does a great job of emulating Marianne Faithfull in his own unique way. That same year, Faithfull began dating Mick Jagger, and they were together until 1970. Her breakthrough in the U.S. came with As Tears Go By, a song written by Mick, Keith, and their manager. Sadly, on January 30th, 2025, Marianne Faithfull passed away at the age of 78. Her influence on music and the people who loved her will always be remembered,